Welcome, sports entertainment marketing class. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. What's going on? What's going on? If y'all want, you can go ahead and do your attendance quiz. Hey, good morning, Felix. How are you? Do your attendance quiz, please. All right, y'all give me a minute. Let me write down the roster. How's everybody doing? Y'all still a little sleepy? Is everybody still sleepy this morning? Hey, Michelle. Hey, everybody. No, so you good to go? Hey, I need to start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that. You feel awake for once, good. But I know how it is. With being at home, and then we come off the weekend. So although we don't do a whole lot right now, we're starting to get back. But now it's getting back with the flu season. So we're kind of gonna be like we were in March and April, and I guess part of May. With being in. Lydia, send me a reminder. And guys, I am trying to work on putting more grades in. Remember, if you put your when you put your work into your folder, just send me an email. And if I don't change anything in a couple of days, just shoot me an email back. I will eventually get to doing them little by little. Okay. So make sure everybody, yeah, it does feel nice outside. I ran out just for a minute, probably about 10 minutes ago. So, and I didn't have a coat. I had a coat on when I came in. So it does feel nice outside. If it could stay like this through the winter, but I know it won't. So if you've done the tennis quiz, that is awesome, awesome, awesome. Again, I want to say happy Monday. Glad to see all of you in the place. Also, I think if you have not, let me look at it. If you have not, go and do. Let me see what we have. Go and do the discussion response if you have not done it. It's under, and it'll say Thursday. If you look on the modules, it'll say Thursday 10-1, 20, and 10-5-20. Because some of the things I don't think we got covered the other day, because I know Thursday we didn't. So if you have not done the discussion response, once you click on it, you'll know if you've done it or not. Then let's see about the bell ringer. Hopefully, I don't know if I set the bell ringer up right. Let me see if I can fix that bell ringer. Let me change that bell ringer because I don't think I did that one right. So if you do the discussion response, if you've already done the discussion response, that's cool. Hang tight for a few minutes, please, and let me fix this. I'm coming, guys. I had to change that bell ringer because it's not letting you submit your answers. So just let me see. I didn't even look when I looked at it the other day. I didn't even. Okay, so after you do the discussion response, do the bell ringer. It should say bell ringer 10-5-20. Hopefully that will let you open it up. I think I fixed it. So if you do that, let's come back together in about 8 minutes. So at 9:20. Thank you, Felix. So at 9:20, let it give you enough time to do discussion response and the bell ringer. Just give me a little play in between. So at 9, no, let's make it 9:17. 9:17. 9:17. So do the discussion response and put for the people. This is all up under the dates 10-1 and 10-5. So about 9:17, somewhere right in there. Is everybody done with the attendance quiz, discussion response, and the bell ringer? I think everybody's about done. If you haven't, you'll have time to go back. On last week, I'm going to share it with you. Open discussion. Okay. On last week, you had under your modules, there was a little assignment called recognizing brands. So if you will hold on, I'm gonna see if I can. Let's go back. See if I can share my screen. Okay. You had this assignment called recognizing brands. And I am not sure if any of y'all looked at it, you did it. I want to give us about 5 minutes, and I want to know, go look. I think it was the last day. We probably didn't get to it. I'm going to stop my sharing the screen just for a minute because I think that we didn't get to it because we had the speaker. So let me go to my modules because I don't think we got to it. And then I want to also discuss. It was Wednesday. So Wednesday was under Wednesday, recognizing on our modules, recognizing brands. What I want y'all guys to do is pull up that paper, pull up their assignment. I want you to tell me off the bat how many can you recognize. And I'm gonna pull my screen back up. And what I want y'all to do is we're just gonna do it together, but I also want you to, at your own leisure, we're just gonna do the ones that we know offhand, but at your leisure, I would like for you to turn it in your folder. And some of them, I would like to see what you know you can just recognize. But I know some of them that you may have to, like, I don't know what that is. So I'm gonna put my screen back up, and I want y'all probably will have to unmute and tell me, because when I share, I can't see who's talking. So by looking at this right here, does anybody know this first one? It looks familiar, but I can't offhand. Or is there somebody tell me what that A stands for? Then you got this red one right here. I don't know if that might be Adobe. I can't remember. Is that Barbie? Does anybody recognize any of these brands? And if you notice, these particular ones just go by letters. They're just going by letters. I think the K is this one is Kellogg's. The L is it Lego? Is that N? Is that Nintendo? Then that P is Pez. It's like that's the candy or something. Then your R is for Reese's. Now one of these S's, I want to say is this blue S. Is that Sega? Then your T is Twitter. Your red T, the star is Texaco. They are a major oil company. We've seen a lot, and most of what we recognize them is with gas. Then some of the other ones I think I've seen, but I'm not really sure. So what I would like for y'all to do is, and y'all probably put it in chats because y'all don't like to talk. Did any of y'all recognize any of those brands offhand?
I was about to say the red K. That one is Kellogg's, and then I think there was a Yahoo one at the bottom, very bottom.
I was looking at some of them, so I was like, wait a minute, I know just a few of them. What I would like, and I have more, but what I would like for y'all to do and put it in your folder. A lot of them you can recognize by hand. Was that blue S? Was that the Sega that the game? So like, do y'all remember? Do you remember Sega? I don't know if Sega's still around. Was it SEGA? Sega, the Sega, Nintendo. It was something. Nintendo wasn't always Nintendo by itself, I don't think. But it seemed like the S was for Sega. It was a gaming thing, and they still may be, in. I don't know. But the recognizing brand, what I would like for y'all to do is Get that in, put it in your folder. Like I said, if you have to Google it, you have to Google it. That way, there's nothing wrong with Googling stuff, because then after you Google it, you're aware, you'll recognize those brands. And a lot of those you'll see come up again. And you say, hey, I know what that logo stands for. So make sure that you do the recognizing brand. I want y'all to do that and put that in your folder. Also, I think on one of our discussion responses last week, it asked us what was the difference between an endorsement and a sponsorship. So who knows what the difference is between an endorsement and a sponsorship? Anybody know? Anybody wanna tell me what is the difference between an endorsement and sponsorship? What I normally recognize with an endorsement is usually with a celebrity. They are talking about a certain brand. Let me see if I can. They are talking about a certain brand. Right here, I'm gonna share just some images. If you notice, you have Beyonce. She is representing Pepsi. Then you have that's Selena Gomez. I guess Ariana. Selena Gomez. I think she's doing an endorsement on, it might be Promise Pantene. You have Taylor Swift. She is doing Diet Coke. One of the ones that I wanted to show you is an oldie but goldie, never goes out of style. During my era and during a lot of your parents, when we were coming up, this is what we recognize. I hope y'all can see it.
We're stuck on the celebrity endorsement spot.
What'd you say?
We were stuck where it was like the picture of the celebrity endorsements.
Uh-oh, let me go back. I don't know why I think sometimes that y'all can. Let me see where you're at. Okay, so I'm gonna try to tell me if you see. I'm gonna go back and do the. Let me see where I'm at. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to. Tell me if you see this where I'm at now.
Yeah, we could see it.
Okay, I am going to start it back. This is.
You're the Pepsi generation. Girls are down and taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day and feel the Pepsi way.
Now that commercial was everything. During the time, I know probably Jonathan's dad, Abby's mom and dad, because I know some of this why I'm calling them out. During that time, that's when we were growing up. Probably about your age, maybe not as old, somewhere right in there. That's when, celebrity endorsements, that's when I think, although we knew about Pepsi and people have been drinking Pepsi for years, but Pepsi really blew up after that commercial. That's also famous because Michael Jackson burned his hair. There was a fire. So he burned his hair doing that commercial. I don't know if it was that particular one or was another one. Because I want to say there was another Pepsi commercial. I'm going to have to go back and look. But that's how celebrity endorsements is how, or commercials is how products, improvements, new products were birthed. How we knew about them because we always watched the commercials. So I'm gonna show y'all maybe tomorrow how some other commercials. That's how brands really got their recognition when they put on a commercial. And when a celebrity endorsed a product or service, that it really took off. So that is an example of an endorsement, a celebrity endorsement. Then you have your sponsorships, and what I normally recognize, and there's all types, but what I normally recognize with, if I can pull it up, I hope y'all can see it. Sponsorships, I normally deal with like racing. Of course, there's other things that as well, but I know racing, race cars, you'll see all of, and I probably race cars. Like now, this is Kim Kardashian. You notice a lot of things will be what I call pinked out for the month of October. Um, Promoting or making aware of breast cancer. So breast cancer this month is breast cancer awareness. So that is, you'll see a lot of that. A lot of sponsors will have their, like, probably like the race cars. I think I seen a lot of the like fuel or oil trucks. Also, I think some like the mobile ambulance mobile units will be pinked out. But if you notice, you'll see Valvoline, which is a motor oil. They are big in the racing industry. Let me see who else you have. Just about everybody who wants to, be recognized, they'll have their name out there, Sunoco. So there's different names that you'll see. So those are sponsorships. Sponsorships are a little bit different, but they're all geared toward the same thing: brand awareness. Yes, stadiums, yes, brand, but they're all geared toward the same thing: brand awareness, brand loyalty. When people see that a company has put their name on something, they are more apt to buy this product or service or use a service because, they say, okay, you put your name with this, then, that lets me know that you care about what's going on, what's going on today. So in celebrity endorsements, well, not necessarily all the time, but they are dealing with ads, promotional things, sponsorships, when you put your name on stadiums, venues, all that. Okay, so I've already showed y'all that, but I'm gonna show y'all some more because, like I said, when your parents and I were growing up, how we were introduced to products or whatever, or made more aware of a product, we watched the commercials. That's the same thing with music. How do y'all now learn about music, new music that comes out? Do y'all just listen to the radio, or do y'all just follow a certain performer, certain entertainer? But how do y'all know about new music that comes out? Is it just basically you look at Instagram? You say Instagram. Okay, so back in the day, we had MTV. Gosh, it was a TV One. We looked at on Saturdays, it was a different radio, like it was Soul Train, American Bandstand, Case to Case in the Top 10. I'm gonna show you some of those things. That's how we learned about entertainment. But new music was introduced through videos. So we looked at videos. I mean, that was a thing. They still do videos, but not quite as much. And I wish they would go back, because that's how we learn about, entertainment. I also wanted to cover some things. So let me go back into my module. I want to go back and cover some things so I can make sure I'm covering as much as possible. And also trying to keep it fresh for you guys. because I know sometimes you guys get tired. Also, so again, if you have not done your discussion response and the bell ringer, please get that done. Also, make sure to go back and review your vocabulary. We probably would not do it today, but I do want us to go back and review. I'll try to this week to start incorporating reviewing the vocabulary as a class, as a whole. I also want to show you about sports licensing and about sports licensing and tailgating show. How many of you have ever, and I'm gonna come back to it, have y'all ever been to a vendor show? Have you ever been to a vendor or a trade show? Maybe you or some of your parents, they have a company or they're in a business where they go to trade shows and learn about new products. I do. I have not been this year to a trade show in personal because of the pandemic. But normally I go to trade shows because I sell jewelry, I sell all types of accessories. So I go to the different shows that they have. I think the last one that I went to in person was February of last year. It was in Atlanta. I went to Atlanta, and it was, I think that was just a one day. I have gone to where they're 2 to 4 days. You go to trade shows in different parts of the country. You learn about new products, new services. Like I said, I sell jewelry. I sell all kinds of accessories. But jewelry is one of my main things, along with makeup. So I go and I don't have makeup on today. I do makeup. I do skincare. Um, Clothing, I'm getting more into clothing. So I go around to the different trade shows because you have what you call vendors or people who come and they have different products that you may want to incorporate with your business. So you go to learn about that. I think probably in July or sooner, you know that Christmas. I don't know how Christmas is going to look. I know it's still going to be the same for me, but I don't know how they're going to do it as far as with the pandemic. It's still going to be not as heavy. So they're going to rely on, a lot of times people will go, like the toy manufacturers, the people in the toy business, who are in the gaming business, they have a show that they go to early part of the year so they can start seeing what's going to be the new stuff for 2020. When I was growing up, we looked at the major thing, how we knew about toys. There was a book that probably was, there was a book that was probably this thick. And I think it's called the Big Book or something like that, or the Wish Book. There was a couple of different ones. And that major one was by Sears. I don't know. Most of y'all should know Sears. Sears has gone out of the Haynes Mall. I think they've gone probably out they may have gone out all of the stores, but they have an online presence. It used to be called Sears and Roebuck. Then I think they changed it just to Sears. And we had two local Sears here. One was where Big Lots. Big Lots. One was where Big Lots was at, somewhere on that end. Then we had one by what used to be over there on 64. It used to be a Roses. Now there's a Dollar Tree. That used to be a Sears. And what you could do is you could do them back then. As a kid growing up, we would look through a book. I think it was like 500 pages, and really, and you would go through and you would shuffle through and see what you wanted for Christmas. I would fold my pages. Sometimes I might would write it down or something, or I circle it, but I definitely would fold my pages. So that is how, and then we would order whatever you wanted, you order it, and you went to the Sears thing and you picked it up. So going to vendor shows or trade shows is how you learn about new products, different services. So I want to show you, if I can, about what a trade show looks like if you've never been. And some people go to trade shows. Any of y'all into comics or into animation? Is there anybody here that's into comics, animation? if you are, I know that I used to work with, she actually, a part-time job, and she was actually my manager. She would go to the animation shows and they would dress up. And a lot of times people go to the Star Wars. Star Wars has a vendor show or trade show. People would dress up. So there's all kinds of things that you can go to. If you're interested in certain things or certain services or products, I'm sure that they have vendor shows. So let me show you kind of what I wanted to show y'all guys about that. We're going, I hope y'all can see it. Let me know if you can't see it. Somebody just unmute and let me know that you cannot see it.
We can't see it.
Can't see it. You say you can't see it. What's going on? Let me see what's going
We
on.
can't see it.
You can't see it. Let me see what's going on here. Let me go back.
You may only 2% like all tabs instead of one.
Say it again.
You may need to present all tabs instead of one.
Okay, let me see, because I did a Chrome tab. I bet it's not gonna do me. Let me do a window. Let me see.
Yeah, I'd recommend either doing a window or an entire
Try a window.
entire screen.
Let me see. If it let me do entire, let me try that. I bet you. Nope, that's that one. Hold on, I'll figure it out. Y'all walk me through it. Let's see, a window. If I do that, no, I know what I can do. I wonder why. Let me see something. Copy. I'm gonna see if I can put it in there and maybe. Okay, if I go. I ain't got time now. Okay, if I go right here, y'all can't see it yet, can you?
Nope.
Nope, y'all can't go to it. Let me see what's going on. I go to a window, it's still not showing up on my, well, let's see something. Nope. Trying to show y'all this. Usually it'll open up, but I know lately it's been acting crazy. It don't want to do what it's supposed to do. Yeah, I still can't see it, can you? Share this tab to Google Meet.
Yeah.
Okay, you can now. Okay. All righty. Sorry about that, guys.
We're here in Las Vegas for the Sports Licensing and Tailgate Show.
You're able to, in one spot, get together with everybody that's important to your business as a vendor, as a customer, as a licensee, and really set the tone for the future.
You get hundreds and hundreds of different kinds of products and vendors all in one spot.
This show is important for schools to come out and really get to know the licensees, see the new product updates, and just continue building those relationships and working with retailers to get your brand out there.
This is our first year of the Sports Licensing Show. So far, it's been great. We've had a lot of traffic come through the booth, shaking a lot of new hands, and meeting a lot of new people.
We had a great response to our product showcase. Basically, about 80% of the people who come see us saw our product at the new product zone.
It's the only show that I've seen where the trade show actually offers a rebate for working with the vendors. It's helped pay for my trip here.
The License to Buy program validates our travel expenses. This is such an important show for us. This is a chance for me to come and see what's new, what's out there that we haven't seen. If we're able to get some money back from that to see new things, it's better for our university.
It's amazing how we can all share one common thing. We enjoy sports, we want to have a good time, we want to rep our team, we just want to enjoy it.
Everyone here understands that sport is about not only what's on the field, but the experience around it.
Sports is really a part of the American fabric, and so to be a part of the licensing industry is great.
If you are in the sports licensing business, this is the place you need to be.
So I'm excited to come back next year.
Okay, so finally we got to see it. So if you notice, at that trade show, vendor show, they were going over the new sports licensing, apparel, equipment, different things. These are the things that you normally buy when you go to the college, on the college level, professional level, some high school level. I'm sure that our athletic director, they have been to these things, and I would like to see us get into it more when we are free from this pandemic and we get to enjoy all the sporting events, football, soccer, basketball, softball, all these things. I think that we need to incorporate more at our school as far as selling, our brand. Lexington Senior High, Lexington Yellow Jackets, we are a brand. And I would love to see us out there more with t-shirts, jewelry. I had, not here, but at another school, was getting ready to incorporate selling jewelry with the high school's teams, with their name on it. So I would love for us to be able to do jewelry, apparel, from hats, everything, because that also brings in money that we so desperately need. So sports licensing, they all the college and high professional, a lot of y'all have been to professional and to collegiate, on the collegiate level, the teams, and you see how all those bobbleheads, the keychains, lanyards, all kinds of stuff that we think would be, people buy those, and we bought those as well, down to t-shirts, the sweatsuits, everything. So all those things, people do that every year. They do that every year. They go now, probably because we have not been, some vendor shows have been going on in person, but most of them have been virtual, and I hope that they haven't stopped. It's something I wanted to bring up. I asked y'all guys, did anybody go to the Carolina Fair, which used to be called DC Classic Fair in Winston-Salem? Did anybody go? Because they had a drive-through. Put yes or no. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you, me and my mom and my daughter, my husband didn't go because he had a meeting. And so I said, well, I'll be going up here, because at first it was my thing. I was going to go get me some food. And we left probably about 6:15. No, about 6 o'clock. So we got there about 6:15, 6:20. And it couldn't, normally what we're going at for the fair, for the District Classic Fair, not the Carolina Fair, they moved it. So we found it, there was a line. It was like, oh gosh, it was a line. So we probably waited 15, 20 minutes to start getting into the gate. We see this big sign, cards only. So when you drive through, they weren't taking cash. So you have to make sure that you have your card. So when we get in there, we finally get in there, I looked at my, my clock on my car, and it said 6:29. And the one man that was one of the attendees, he said, it's going to be a 3-hour wait. Me and my mom and daughter looked at each other like, a 3-hour wait. So if it's 6:29, 6:30, it's going to be 9:30 before we, get through to what we want. And I was like, no. And I had seen some other cars exit. He said, if you want to exit, you can exit. And he said, just, but he said, think about it. So then we get up there about 2 or 3 minutes later, there was another gentleman. He says, not going to be exactly 3 hours. We're trying to make it 2 hours. I said, because I knew that my daughter was going back to school. We were going to follow her back, and I knew I had to get home. Now, if it had been, I should have went earlier yesterday, or should have went Saturday, or probably Friday, because, just sit in line. Sitting in line might have been okay. but I did get a flyer, but I'll try to bring it in tomorrow. How many of y'all have eaten like the turkey legs? Now I like turkey legs, but I normally don't eat them when I go to the fair, but turkey legs are a big thing. How many of you have eaten turkey legs at the fair or at the festival? Turkey legs. Figs, you know what a turkey leg is? It's a big turkey legs, and they have them at the barbecue festival. Usually the turkey legs, I think years ago at the festival, I think at the barbecue festival started off at $7. Where now at the fair, turkey legs are $12. And a whole pizza, I'm gonna have to look at it again. A whole pizza, or like a large pizza, I think. You know how much that pizza was? My daughter looked. Guess how much you think? Hey, just a large pizza. I think it was just probably only pepperoni. A large pizza. $40. $40. Yes, 40. I'm gonna bring the flyer if my mom has not thrown it away. $40. But you know what? I think if I had got through, I wouldn't have ordered the pizza. But we probably would have, between the three of us, and then maybe bringing my husband something. Because the only thing I wanted originally, I was gonna go eat some food. But if we had all went to eat food, it'd probably been close to $80 for all four. But then I said, I don't think I want that. We're gonna go somewhere else to get us something else to eat because my mom didn't cook yesterday and I don't cook. So I said, okay, I just want some cotton candy and y'all get candy apples. We get cotton candy apples. And we still would have with those, I bet you we would still have almost about $40 just for that. Like 4 candy apples and 3 bags of cotton candy, because I didn't even look and see what that was. Normally cotton candy, they're like $8, $8 or $10. They might be more than that at the last, the fair. I just didn't pay attention because I ain't paid for it. But it's just the thing of now, we can't go to the fair, but we're having a drive-through. So the drive-through of people getting the food. Like we probably could have done something like that here, even with the barbecue festival. I think it would have been great. We have to learn now that we have to do different things to build brand awareness, to maintain brand loyalty. So just wanted to cover a couple things with that. I also want to make sure that make sure that today you do the brand awareness. The recognizing brands, it was from 9:30. So the recognizing brands this evening should be in your folder. And also I want you to again do your discussion response from the day. If you have not done it, do your bell ringer from today. Also the attendance quiz. Make sure you go over the 102 vocabulary terms, because I said it, even though we learned new vocabulary, I have not introduced any vocabulary this week as of yet. We just started today. Make sure that you are continuously reviewing your vocabulary. I also want to make sure that you guys do the Quizlet and the Kia, the vocabulary review. Please do those. And by now, everybody should have, if you haven't, please work on this, get it in as soon as possible, your 106 guided notes A, B, C, and D. So you need to get those done. Please make sure that you get those done, okay? I think we've covered a lot today. Y'all guys have got some insight on, not that I'm old and not that your parents are old, but how things have changed, because, how we look at, how we learn about entertainment, how to like endorsements, sponsorships, everything has changed a little bit. And just wanted y'all to get a review of that so we could cover or learn about endorsements, sponsorships of that nature. So want y'all to make sure that y'all do the attendance quiz. If you were on here, let me make sure some new people came on. I want y'all to make sure that y'all are doing the attendance quiz, because I'm still finding that y'all come on, but you still do not, for some odd reason, you still do not do the attendance quiz. And I want you to do the attendance quiz, because I could not count you present because you're not doing the attendance quiz. But I don't want to do that. But y'all gonna have to do better about doing the attendance quiz. And I hope, let me see how many people I got now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think I got everybody. If when I do the attendance and I count you absent, please let me know. You were here, or so okay. So I'm gonna release you. Somebody joined. I don't know. Was it Chanel? Somebody joined. Hey, Caesar, how are you?
Sorry, I'm late. I was helping my dad.
Okay, all right, Caesar. I'm glad to see you. I want to see you start being here every day. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to start being here every
You
day.
better. I'm gonna come visit you.
All right,
No.
that's no problem.
All right, guys. So make sure again, Caesar, stay on here for a minute, okay? After everybody. But guys, I'm gonna release you. Hope y'all have a great Monday evening, and I will talk to y'all guys tomorrow. Caesar, stay on just for a minute, okay?
Yep.
Okay, so Caesar, I don't think if you'll go back today, and I'm going to present my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Make sure you do your attendance quiz. Bye, Felix. Make sure you do your attendance quiz. So today, it'll say what I want y'all guys to do. It'll say Thursday 10-1 and 10-5. I want you to make sure, let's go up a little bit. You see where it says recognizing brands?
Yeah.
Okay, click that. That is going to be just logos, and those logos just going to be like alphabets, but they do represent a brand. Some of them you may know, some of them you may not know. So, but what I want you to do, I'm not going to tell you not to Google. I want you to tell me what each of those logos are. What company? Okay, so I need you, and I put a folder. Everybody has their own folder in Google and Drive. So put your work in there. Make sure you label it. So you'll put recognizing brands in there. Then you'll come down under 10-1 and 10-5. Do your discussion response. Do the bell ringer. The 102 vocabulary review. I just want you to go on there and review it. There is a sports licensing tailgate show. It is about 2 minutes. Please go and look at that video. It's just look at it. And I also want you to review your Quizlet and your Kia. And notice that we are on 1.06, but I want to make sure that you are maintaining your vocabulary words that have already been introduced. Also, make sure your guided notes, 106, you have guided notes there because it was a lot to cover. The guided notes are broken into guided note A, guided note B, guided note C, and D. And you look at your 106 PowerPoint, make sure you get those in, okay, this week. I know that you've had some things going on, but make sure you get those caught up, okay, at least by the end of the week, okay?
All right.
And Caesar, if you could come on, I miss seeing you. I need you in the place, okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna start coming in more. Every day if I get up early.
Okay. Because I don't want you to get off track. Because after here, you get ready to go to college, or what you gonna do after high school?
I wanted to go to the Marines, but
Oh, okay. But
yeah,
what?
they said it was gonna call me back in a month, but I gotta go back because they haven't done that yet.
Okay, so you're gonna be a Marine, okay? Well, I'm proud of you.
Hopefully.
Okay. You will. You can do whatever you want. Sometimes it may not be at the exact time that you want it done, but it will happen. So you're gonna get it. I just want you to stay focused and come to class.
All right. I'll try to start
Okay,
coming
you
in
better
the
not tell
morning.
you I'm gonna come see if you don't.
All right.
All righty. Well, you take care, and I hope everything's going okay with your mom, because I know she was going through some things. So I hope you taking care of her, and you doing good. So if you need anything, you can call me.
All right. I'll let you know.
All right, you take care.
All right, you too.
All right, bye-bye. Bye, everybody. If you're not still there, bye.